Hello all of you. Bonjour. Ça va? Well, ça va means how are you? Well, the answer can be ça va bien. We have another episode of learning the French language. In French, a normal greeting, bonjour. Like we say, bonjour monsieur. Bonjour monsieur means good morning sir or Mr. Bonjour madame, that is madam. Or bonjour mademoiselle. So three terms, monsieur, madame, mademoiselle. Monsieur means Mr. or Sir, it depends on the context. Madame. So French people normally they greet when they meet for the first time or yeah. So bonjour monsieur, bonjour madame. And a common way of greeting, ça va, as you see in the slide, is written like this. Ça va means how are you? The answer can be ça va bien, or ça va mal. Ça va mal means not very nice, not good. So you ask somebody, ça va bien? Oui, ça va bien. Oui is yes. Then you ask, ça va bien? No, ça va mal. It can be things are not good. Merci means thank you. And normally when you leave, you say au revoir. So au revoir can means goodbye, see you again. Au revoir. Okay. Today in this session, we are going to learn the numbers. We need the numbers for expressing the time. Then suppose you go shopping somewhere, you need to know the price. So numbers are very important. So in this session, we will be learning how to say the numbers in French. That is the cardinal numbers we will learn first. That is 1, 2, 3. It starts with un. That is, we have already learned the definite un livre, une table. So similarly, if you are saying one, can be un or une. Suppose you say une fille, can be one girl or a girl. So un. You can look for the numbers in the slide also. I'll say from 1 onwards, we'll say un, 1. The is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll say once more 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, regarding the numbers, 6 will be C's, 10 will be these. But suppose you want to say 6 books, you will say C livre. 10 books will be the livre. But you are saying the number, it will be C's, these. So there can be a confusion that you will find that sometimes it is C, sometimes it is C's. So if you are saying the numbers as 1 to 10, you will say, in that list you will say C's and these. So once more, 1 to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 will be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, you can observe 15 will be cans, 16 says. Don't have a confusion between 6 and 16. Sees, says. 17 will be 10, 7. That is why this set, this with 10, 8, this enough, 20. Okay. Basically, if you know 1 to 20, you can count till 100 easily, thousands like that. You just go to know properly 1 to 20. Then you should know the numbers in tens. 21, you can look at the slide. 21, that is, it is A. So 20 and 1. 21. Then 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 31. All ones you will see, that is 30 and 1. 31. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 48 is 40. Well, it is said that the word quarantine comes from the French word quarante, because in the days of the Spanish flu, the quarantine period was 40 days. So the word came quarantine, that is 40 days you have to be isolated. So that's the word the quarantine came. So that is 40, 40. 41 will be 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So with 1 to 50, it is enough that you know properly. With 1 to 10, then 20, 30, 40, 50. 51, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. 61. It should be 61. We have seen all the 21, 21, 31, 31, 41, 41, 51, 51, 61, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. 70 in French is 60-10. 70. We don't have a new word for 70. 70, 60-10. 71. 71. Yeah, 60 and 11 is 71. Like the other ones, A. 71. 72. Well, here you need to know 11 to 20. Then only you can say from 71 to 80. 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 79. 80, that's 80. 80, 420, that is 80. Some confusion Anglophones can have. If you say 68, that is 68. 78 will be 78. Then 80 is 80, 420. But 24 will be 24. If you happen to misplace it, the number can be totally different. The price or house number, whatever it is. So 80. Okay, we continue. 81. 81. Something you have to note here. Till now, for all the ones we had ET. 21, 31, 41, 51, 61, 71. But 81 will be 81, no need of ET. 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Like 70, 90 will be 80, 10, 90. 91, 91. Here also no need of ET. So like 81, 91, there is no need of ET. 91. 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Now 99, 100 will be 100. 100 is 100. So we say % is percent per 100. That is how we have the word 100. 100 is a 100%, sometimes that is 100%, 100%. Okay, 100 is 100. Well, you will continue like this. 200, 200, 300, 400, 400, 500, like that. Okay, 1000 if you want. Meal is 1000. Meal, that is 1000. So we have the numbers here. To study the numbers, we have to learn first 1 to 20. Then it is enough that you remember 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, like that. You will be able to write till 1 to 100. Okay. So the numbers we require mainly for knowing the price of something, knowing the time. For everything, a number in a language is important. Even if you do not speak the language well, with the numbers you can manage in some situations. What we learned was the cardinal numbers. I'll just mention the ordinal numbers also of the same form. Like instead of 1, 2, 3, we have the ordinal numbers will be first, second, third, like that. That is not very difficult. First will be premier. The word premier in English, it comes from the French word premier, which means first. You know, ER will be A. Premier, first. Feminine will be premier with a grave accent. You can see that. So, suppose you want to say he is first, il est premier. She is first will be elle est première with an extra E. Deuxième, second. So, for making an ordinal number, we need IE grave ME. All of you know E grave, we have learned earlier. So, IEME. You can see the slide how the ordinal numbers are written. Third will be troisième, quatrième. Now here, from here onwards, you can follow a rule. If a number ends in E, remove the E and add IME. So for fourth will be quatrième, QUATRIE grave ME. Cinquième, you add an extra U. Cinq is 5, CINQ. Then UIEM, cinquième. Then sixième, septième, huitième, just add IME. Neuvième, remove the F, add V, put V there and add IME. Neuvième. Dixième, 10th. From here onwards, by yourself you will be able to write the ordinal numbers if you need to write. For example, 11th, onze, ONZD, remove the E, add IME, onzième, douzième, treizième, and so on. So basically the ordinal numbers, we just mentioned till 10, the remaining it is easily understood. So first will be premier, feminine, première, in case you are talking about a feminine object. Deuxième, troisième, quatrième, cinquième, sixième, septième, huitième, neuvième, dixième. Basically the word you remember is IE grave ME. So you have learned the numbers 1 to 100 in the cardinal form. Ordinal also you can write till 100 without any difficulty in the same way. Then some common expressions that we may require is the word combien. Combien. Combien means how much. Now somebody is going to a shop and you want to ask the price of something. Well, nowadays the price is displayed, but still then you want to ask how much. Combien. You can also ask the question, ça coûte combien? Combien? Ça coûte combien? The answer will be 22 euro. 22 euro will be 22 euro. You will be able to identify it if you know the numbers from 1 to 100. Then another word is excusez-moi, that I think easily understandable because the familiarity with English. Excusez-moi. Pardon. Merci, already I have mentioned. Je vous en prie. When somebody says thank you, you say you're welcome in English. The similar situation you say in French, je vous en prie. Merci, je vous en prie. Au revoir is goodbye. Normally it's a custom that you go into a small shop where there are people to attend you. When you enter the shop, you say bonjour. Normally they say bonjour. Say bonjour, you reply it back. That is again cultural. When you leave the shop, you will say merci, au revoir. Well, it is customary to just acknowledge. Even if we go to a shop, we don't buy anything. When you are leaving it, we'll just say merci, au revoir. That is the French people, their sort of a culture, or it's a normal habit in the shops there. So some words to remember: excusez-moi, pardon, merci. When somebody says merci, you will say merci. They'll say je vous en prie. Formal one. Au revoir or au revoir it's au revoir, goodbye. But when you say fast, you may not hear that R, you say au revoir. People might say au revoir, but au revoir is the word. Okay. Now we will be going to the time. How to say the time in French? Well, the question what is the time will be quelle heure est-il? Quelle heure est-il? What is the time? We'll take the example of 8 o'clock. Well, since we know the numbers, things should be very easy. I'll just explain the different equivalent of English in certain contexts. Like, see, 8 o'clock you can say il est 8 heures. 8:05 will be il est 8h05. 8:10 will be 8h10. 8:15 you can very simply say 8h15, no problem. But then you want to say, as in English you say 8:15, you will say 8h15. So if somebody says the time 8h15, you should know it is 8:15, 8:15. So that is why we take that. With just the information of the time, the numbers, you can manage with the time, but still it exists. 8:15 will be 8h15. You know, A means and. 8:20 will be il est 8h20. 8:25 will be 8h25. 8:30 you can say il est 8h30, or you want to say 8:30, it will be il est 8h30. Demi is half. Il est 8h30. 8:35 you can say 8h35. 8:40 you can say 8h40. 8:45. Well, in English you will say 8:45 will be 8:45. Well, French you can say 8h45 or you can say il est 9h moins le quart. Il est 9h moins le quart means 9 o'clock. Moins means less. Less quarter. It is the same way in English you say quarter to 9. So French you will say il est 9h moins le quart. You can also say il est 8h3 French you do say 8 o'clock and 3/4. That also is a existing usage. Il est 8h3. So 3 ways you may say 8:45. Even 8:40 sometimes people say il est 9h moins 20. That is 20 minutes to 9 o'clock. But it is common to say 8h40. 45 you may say 9 o'clock less quarter. Moins le quart. Moins means less. Okay. 8:50 you will say il est 8h50 or you may say il est 9h moins 10. 9 o'clock less 10. 8:55 will be similarly 8h55 or il est 9h moins 9 o'clock il est 9h. Okay. So this is how we can say and also understand the time. Now certain factors associated with the time we will discuss. Midi is 12 noon and minuit is 12 midnight. Suppose somebody asks you quelle heure est-il and it's 12 o'clock, you say il est midi, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Suppose it is 12 in the night, you will say il est minuit. You say the time like that. Then also the AM PM factor in French. Well, if you are not using the 24-hour clock, you will have to say AM PM. Well, we can say that the equivalent of AM is du matin. We will see what is matin, and equivalent of PM can be either de l'après-midi or du soir. PM can be divided into two in French. That is from 12 o'clock in the afternoon till evening 6 o'clock you will say de l'après-midi. From 6 o'clock in the afternoon till midnight you will say du soir. So, I have given some examples, you can see that. 2 AM you will say les 2h du matin, no problem. 2h du matin. Matin, from AM we can take it as du matin. So 2 AM you will say il est 2h du matin. But if it is 2 PM you will say il est 2h de l'après-midi. Après-midi is afternoon. Anyway, this is how you will say 2 PM. Il est 2h de l'après-midi. If it is 8 PM you will say il est 8h du soir. So you can see there are two different words for PM. If it is first case 2 PM you will say il est 2h de l'après-midi because it is before 6 o'clock in the evening. It will be de l'après-midi. After 6 o'clock you will say du soir. 8 PM will be il est 8h du soir. I hope it is clear. That is the PM can be de l'après-midi or du soir. Then 12:15 PM and 12:30 AM, without these terms we can write. You will say 12:15 PM as il est midi et quart, because when you say il est midi, it's understood it's after 12 o'clock. Il est midi et quart. 12:30 AM will be il est minuit et demi, because minuit means night, 12 o'clock, so it's understood it's PM. So depending on the time factor of PM, we will say whether it is de l'après-midi or du soir. We will learn some vocabulary regarding the time, day and all that. Le jour is day. We said bonjour. Bonjour is good day, which we use equivalent to good morning, whatever it is. Le jour is the day. La semaine is the week. Le jour, the day. La semaine, the week. Le mois is the month. L'an or l'année, that is the year. Le matin is morning. You can say bon matin is good morning. Well, but normally you not use commonly. We will say bonjour to wish, but then le matin is morning. So c'est un bon matin. It's a beautiful morning. Yeah, bon matin. L'après-midi, afternoon. Le soir is the evening. La nuit is the night. We have already come across these words. Okay, three important words in this context. Aujourd'hui is today. Demain is tomorrow. Hier, yesterday. Aujourd'hui, today. Demain, tomorrow. Hier, that is yesterday. Now we will go to the days of the week. Les jours de la semaine means the days of the week. Start with Monday. Lundi. You have learned on leave, L will be lundi. Mardi. Mercredi. Jeudi. Vendredi. samedi, dimanche. Lundi, Monday. Mardi, Tuesday. Mercredi, Wednesday. Jeudi, Thursday. Vendredi, Friday. Samedi, Saturday. And dimanche is Sunday. Lundi est le premier jour de la semaine. Lundi est le premier jour. We have learned premier. Premier is first. Monday is the first day of the week. Well, in English we say Sunday is the first day. French it is Monday is the first day of the week. Dimanche est le septième, le dernier jour de la semaine. Dimanche, Sunday. Et le septième is the seventh. Or le dernier. Le premier is the first, le dernier is the last. Sunday is the last day of the week. Le septième jour de la semaine, le dernier jour de la semaine. Okay. Premier, opposite will be dernier. So, le jour de la semaine, encore une fois, lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. Now, le mois de l'année. Le mois, the months of the year. Well, the months of the year will be a little more easy for a new learner because of the familiarity with the English language. Start with Janvier, Février, Mars, Avril, May, Juin, Juillet. When you say Juillet, the double L is silent. We pronounce as if the double L is not the Juillet. Août, Septembre, Octobre, Novembre, Décembre. Well, as you see, the pronunciation will be different, but identification will not be a problem. It is similar to the English months. So, Janvier, Février, Mars, Avril, Mai, Juin, Juillet, Août, Septembre, Octobre, Novembre, Décembre. Demain is tomorrow. I have given it. Demain is tomorrow. Demain is see you tomorrow. So suppose when you leave somebody, you say au revoir, demain. Demain means see you tomorrow. That context. Similarly, bientôt means soon. Bientôt. Bientôt is soon. A bientôt. See you soon. Then even we like finish a session. Suppose it is in the next week. A mercredi means see you on Wednesday. Or a jeudi, see you on Thursday. Then a la semaine prochaine means see you next week. So the common factor is a. You cannot go word by word, it is a usage. So you see that a demain, see you tomorrow. A la semaine prochaine will be see you next week. A lundi, see you on Monday. Then bientôt is soon. A bientôt, see you soon. Okay. Well, then certain wishes normally bonjour, we have already come across. Bonsoir, that is good evening. Then bonne nuit, we have learned soir is evening, nuit is night. So bonne nuit. Then bonne chance means good luck. Bonne chance is good luck. Somebody is going for writing an exam or an interview or something. Say bonne chance. Then Friday, weekend, Saturday, Sunday, so you're living, you say bon weekend. Bon weekend. Weekend is an English word accepted in the French language. Well, there aren't many like that, but it is a bon weekend. Bon voyage. Bon voyage is a term used universally. Have a nice trip. Then bonne journée. Well, bonjour and bonne journée, there is a difference. Bonjour, when you meet, you say bonjour. Then in the morning, bonne journée means have a nice day. You meet in the morning and the person is leaving, you say au revoir, bonne journée means have a nice day. Then bon appétit. Bon appétit is also used widely. That is before somebody is going for having food, you say enjoy your meal. They call it in English. Bon appétit. Enjoy your food. So just some of the expressions commonly used in the French language. They have, for everything there is a wish. Like somebody, for most of the things you will see that French people do have a wish as a part of their communication. So with this we conclude our session for today. Merci, au revoir, à bientôt is see you soon. Okay, thank you all of you.